And this is, of course, a type of meditation that you can use when you're feeling anxious and stressed and feeling a little bit out of sorts. It's really important to know that you can always go within to learn how you can best cope by knowing that there's a world of knowing inside yourself that you can visualize and transport yourself to that place whenever you feel that anxiety. Now, this is going to be a short visualization, so I'll do a brief introduction like I'm doing right now, and to let you know that it's always a place that you can find for yourself. So today's topic, we're going to revisit the beach. There's a lot of talk about going to the beach these days, and considering that in some places individuals are experiencing phase two, some places are experiencing phase three of how to go back into and outside of one's home, into one's everyday life, intermingling, etc. And of course, there's talk now of making it a mandatory thing that everyone wears a mask whenever he or she goes out. So there's that talk right now about making that an actual mandatory law in certain parts of our region, if it hasn't already taken place in some cases. There's in others, it's a new thing where it's a mandatory and necessity for that to happen. So lots of stress, right? Stuff that you can't control, things that are happening, decisions that are being made uh, that are there for precautionary measures. However, that doesn't stop the anxiety from building. So if you can determine from a place of grounding for yourself day to day about how you cope with these different situations shifting, the sand shifting, so to speak, under all our feet. It's best for you to understand what that grounding means for you. So if it's about taking yourself internally to determine how you cope best by visualizing what you can control internally, that's one way to cope with your anxiety at this time. So I'm going to take you again through a very short exercise. It's going to be very brief. All right. So sitting nice and comfortably in your seat, take note of where you are, right? And you can set yourself up and feel as comfortable as you'd like, and give yourself that time to feel as though you're noticing where you are at first. Notice your breath at this time. So I'm settling into my seat too. So we'll do that together, okay? All right. So we're going to imagine that we're near an ocean, a beach. Closing your eyes right now. We're taking a pause, a moment to settle into that. Now imagine that it's just before sunrise. You know that peaceful feeling, that the edging out of the night starts to float into that peaceful transitionary point where the sun is almost being registered inside your mind as, oh, there it is over the horizon. You can just barely, barely, barely sense it, but it's not quite there yet. You just get a sense that it's coming, right? So that's just before sunrise. So imagine yourself on this beach beside this ocean, noticing that for the first time that morning. It's quiet around you. And you're noticing how your breath can be heard much more audibly because everything's so quiet. Still, your eyes are closed. You're looking internally at this beautiful scene that's opening up in front of you. And again, you hear your breathing. And as you take a deep breath in, you smell the smells around you. That fresh scent, early morning scent, where you can smell everything so precisely that it connects you immediately. What do you smell as the waves start to float in smoothly? It's a nice hushed sound, but you're very aware of the sounds around you too. So it's a nice lulling sound of the oceans washing up against the beach, right? Your ears are picking up even more so because, again, it's so quiet. So notice that around you, what you're smelling, what you're hearing, and your eyes internally are noticing what that looks like. So picture all the details of this relaxing place for you. And again, the sun hasn't risen as yet, but the sky is just starting to get lit by that light. So the air is cool, notice that. Comfortable and pleasant for you. The temperature is also beautiful, right? Notice that your skin feels. It's that nice, gentle, cool breeze against your skin. And you know that it's the perfect time of the morning for you. It automatically relaxes you further as you feel that coolness against your skin. And it's a calm and comfortable morning. So imagine the feeling, once again, of that light, gentle breeze on your skin. It's washing over your face, your arms, your neck. And you can hear, if there are trees close by, you can hear just a soft rustling of the leaves. And notice how that silhouette of the trees, not too far away, the darkness of that against the silhouette of the barely noticed light in the early morning. So imagine that fresh smell of air once again. Continue to breathe. And you're letting your breath breathe in and out. Nice salty air, perhaps. Maybe it's a nice sweet scent. It's just gentle, soft scent. Clean water, clean sand around you. It's a refreshing scent. And you take that full breath again. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. So picture in your mind the sound of the water once again lapping against the shore. All your senses are being tapped at this point. And again, the flow of the calmness of the sea, the ocean, the waters, whichever you'd like to choose. The waves are very quiet again. They're still remaining subtle, but you can hear them as they move gently and calmly against the shores. So you're the only one on this beach, and you're the only one that's able to really feel the grounding sensations of this moment for you that you've chosen. Take a few more moments here, using your breath to count your way through and into this calmness. Where do you feel that complete calmness inside your body right now as you sit in this visualization for yourself, this space for yourself? Notice that. Register that in your body. Notice how much the stress has melted away from the back of your neck, behind your ears, your arms, your spine. Relaxing. Your breath has become more smooth now. Allowing the picture of this space to resonate deeper inside of you. Continue to breathe deeply. Take a few more breaths, still with your eyes closed. And when you're ready, just start to bring yourself back, slowly back. And you can start to open your eyes, knowing and trusting that you can always return to that space, that beach, that perfect time of the day in the early morning, just before sunrise. And as you open your eyes right now and notice the room that you're in, the image of that beach is still imprinted on your brain, and it is still there for you. Perhaps a smile comes to your face. And perhaps it's just a gentle knowing that you're trusting your breath, trusting your body right now. Because that's what can happen when you can control what it is that you are experiencing in the moment. This visualization, your breath, what you hear. And if you give your nervous system a chance to soothe itself with the natural rhythm of your breath and the imagery that you can bring to the fore for yourself, you're giving it time to heal, calm itself. So we've come to the end of our visualization. Mondays with me, Dianne, and it's a guided one, as you know. So every Monday at 10 a.m., join me here for that. It'll be brief and sweet, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comment box what you think, what you thought. Let me know how you're doing. So enjoy your day. Namaste.